Worst person you've ever encountered. I feel like I have an answer for that, and I'm not remembering.
Too.
Worst person you've ever.
Seth Green.
You got an attitude problem, Garrett. This is why Seth Green doesn't like you.
All right.
Why'd you have to bring up Seth?
Seth Green doesn't like you?
No.
What? Yeah, they got a feud.
What?
You never heard this story?
I don't want to talk about
Are
it.
you fucking serious?
Yeah, me and Seth Green don't
What?
get along.
What?
We don't get along.
Wait, you got to talk about that on the air. Now it's on the air.
You can't just say that.
I'll talk. I don't want to. I don't feel
Garrett and
comfortable
Seth
talking
Green
about
Hey,
it.
he doesn't have to
feuding?
talk about anything he doesn't want to.
Yeah.
I know the inside scoop. It's dirty. It's some murky shit.
What?
Seth Green tried to kill Garrett.
Huh?
He tried to hit me in his Beamer.
Wait, what?
Derek knows the story. Did
Are
I
you
tell
fucking
that?
serious?
I've
Yeah,
never
you
heard
told
this.
us all.
We got to
You
hear
told
this
Ryan.
Are
story.
you guys just like making this up?
No,
it
we'll talk
is.
about that later.
You really can't talk
You
about
can't-
it on
are
here?
you serious?
Podcast 40.
Podcast 40.
Oh, cool. I won't
Call
fucking
in.
be here to see.
If someone,
Download it from the internet.
I'll tell you after. I'll tell you about it later, but I
Okay.
don't want to waste the time.
Wow.
Someone really wants to know. Write a question about
Seth
it.
might be watching, and we don't want to stir up bad blood.
Can you really not talk about it on the...
This is how
I
he uses
can.
his
It's
time.
legal.
Really?
There might be legal.
What?
Are you serious?
There might be
You
blood.
you have to be like
There might be
making
blood.
this up.
There might be blood. No, Derek shouldn't have mentioned it actually.
Wow.
Really? Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know it's a private story.
It's a private story, guys. Sorry, Seth Green.
I just don't want to be
drama.
libel and slanderous. on
Okay.
the-
See,
What?
now the
Seth
audience
Green's a
will never
nice
know.
guy.
I don't
Okay.
think so, but moving on.
What the hell?
I guess we'll find out someday, guys.
There
That'll
you
be
go.
a teaser.
No, you won't.
Cloverfield-style teaser.
Cloverfield 2, and the monster is Seth Green, and you never really know what it's about.
You
But,
don't know what he did to Garrett.
but
I
he's
paid
here.
$8 for that.
Deal with it.
Next email is from Max. Garrett and Seth Green. Tell me what is up with Garrett and Seth Green since he couldn't say anything on the podcast.
Do we have time for that?
I got a million questions.
Do you have a
about it.
lot?
Dude, there are a lot of
Okay,
people asking about
real
it.
quick, like a long time ago, like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I was in a band that toured up to LA for shows every once in a while. And me and my roommate went up there to do a show, and some friends of ours were showing us around LA because we'd never been up there before. And we pull into a parking structure after we played, and we were going to go to some restaurant, some arcade that was downtown LA. And there's no parking in the structure, so we finally find one that wasn't handicapped. All we could find was these handicap spots. We finally find one. And we get out of the car and we're walking through the parking structure. Some fucking Mercedes-Benz takes the corner at 20 in an indoor parking structure, almost hits us. We all jump out of the way. Whoa! And they slide into this fucking. It was seriously, they were going so fast, and they and parked in one of these handicap spots. And we're like, what a fucking asshole! All tinted windows and everything. And who gets out of this car but Seth Green and his handler? And Seth Green is seriously that tall.
Yeah, he came by our Comic-Con booth for a second.
Really?
Walked by.
I think Seth's hilarious, but my first I really like the stuff he does, and I watch quite a bit of it. Robot Chicken and Family Guy, and
Stop sucking his dick.
what was that movie with the penis that flew in the sky and all those, and the Fat Bastard, and that was
Can't hardly wait.
with Austin Powers. Austin Powers was in it.
Can't hardly
Austin
wait.
Powers the Spy.
Austin Powers was in that movie. What was
Austin
it called?
Powers the Spy.
Oh, I don't remember.
No, it was called Gold. It was called Goldeneye. It was the
Goldfinger.
new. No, it's called Goldeneye.
Oh, okay.
It was a James Bond movie.
Okay.
Anyway, no, but my first impression of this guy is what a fucking cocky asshole. He almost hit us in the car, and then parked in a handicapped spot, which he obviously was not. Got out and started walking to some nightclub, and we were talking shit to him. Actually, we were like, "Hey, motherfucker, you almost hit us!" Hey,
Yeah.
And him and his handler were like, "Fuck you!" and just left and
serious?
walked away. No, seriously, this happened.
God.
And then we went on our merry ways and never saw him again. But that was my first I don't think I'd ever been to Hollywood before, and these girls were gonna show us around the town. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. And we run into Seth Green. He almost kills us, and then flips us off and yells "fuck you." And then I was like, God, what a jerk.
Yeah, wow, that's depressing.
So yeah, that was when
that's
I met
the most
Seth.
depressing Seth Green
That was
story
when I
I've ever
met
heard.
Seth Green.
So Seth, when you come by the booth, no hard feelings, and I owe you a little.
Oh, you little sucky suck.
That's all I'm gonna say.
For not killing you.
You can get me on. I do such a good Boston accent. You can get me on that family show, Family Simpsons.
Family
right?
show.
Family Matters, I think.
Family Matters.
Family chick, robot guy.
Robot guy with that little Stewie.
Stuart.
Grifter. I like that.